here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, Tim? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. Offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards, the final tally. From the 50, it's gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. From the 41, Goff. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack. Throwing on third, Goff. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Montgomery is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to... Once more Montgomery, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions march it right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
So they'll go ahead and accept it. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Cousins now. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 2nd down, it's Chandler. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Rolling to his right. Pass incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down now, it's Chandler, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Got his man, it's Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the gun, it's again to Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave it with a third and about 3 to go. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first.
It's a gain of 10.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, gone. It's Williams on the catch.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Goff now looking to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Play fake, Cousins. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things, but even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So score one for Kevin O'Connell. His decision to throw the challenge flag, a good one.
They'll run on first down. Chandler.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Throwing on second and 8. Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Play action now. Cousins. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 1st down, here's the run to Montgomery. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Goff. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
Nwogu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And he's got some space. There he goes, left side. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send them in.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35 on 2nd down, Goff. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Goff now to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Back near the goal line, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll have this past the 30. What a good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st down, it's Chandler.
137 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. On play action, Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Cousins.
Looks again for T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got him again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Cousins.
This goes out wide from Madison.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Going to run with Madison again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a tackle on 3 more. Well, this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Detroit back in possession of the football. But we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to a final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
Throws out left, it's caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Goff throwing again. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Finding Williams once more, complete.
Offside, defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out, but all the game...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
170 yards rushing for him now. That was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd down, it's Chandler.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Up the middle they go. Chandler, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Chandler. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Madison. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought that would be the last points of the game?
No. Well, the second half of the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together.